Hey guys! For today's lunchtime vlog, I am going to be making one of John, if you guys don't know John, he's my husband, and he loves this one dish that I make. It's called chicken stir fry. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I kind of post up pictures of stuff that I cook and I post on there. But chicken stir fry is one of my husband's favorites, and he's gonna be home for lunch any minute now. I only have like less than an hour, so I have to get moving. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and show you guys how I make it. Okay guys, so I pretty much cut up all the chicken breasts, the breast tenders, into small pieces. Now here are the ingredients that I'm going to use. I'm going to use soy sauce, honey powder. You guys have seen these already. Honey powder, a little bit of Korean soy sauce, and then here, this oyster sauce, which is used in Chinese cooking a lot. This is gonna be like really the main base flavor, and this sauce is actually really good for stir fry. I'm also going to use some garlic. I normally use fresh garlic and I chop it up, but I just don't have any fresh ones right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this. This is my Trader Joe's crushed garlic, and then this is pretty much the secret ingredient, and it goes in later, and I'll show you guys how I incorporate this. Okay guys, so I'm first going to start out with the soy sauce, and I'm just going to open it up, and I'm going to kind of just eyeball it. I'm shaking it up right now, so you just probably if I were to kind of measure, like I would say a good 2 to 3 tablespoons, okay? That looks like a lot, but it's actually not. The oyster sauce flavor is not that crazy, like, you know, crazy flavorful. It's just kind of got a mild flavor to it. Let me just go ahead and put a little bit more. There. We don't want to overdo it, just because we also have this soy sauce as well. And I'm just going to pour it in right now, a little bit. I would say maybe like 1 teaspoon or 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Okay, then you just want to kind of mix all of that around. I'm also going to take the crushed garlic. I'm just going to add about that much. Okay, we're going to mix that in. I know I brought out the honey powder, but I think I'm going to just skip the honey powder. I think I'm gonna skip that because there's a lot of sugar in this oyster sauce already. That's something I forgot to mention. It's kind of sweet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just leave that alone. Now ideally you want to have the chicken marinating in the sauce for a while. I would say 30 minutes to an hour. That way all the flavors of the garlic and the soy sauce and the oyster sauce kind of just mix in together. Now I'm going to get started on the vegetables. Now the key to stir fry is that you have to have all the ingredients ready to go so that you can throw it in the pan. Stir fry is essentially quick cooking. So you know, you're gonna start out with your chicken, then after that you gotta have your vegetables ready and stick them in one by one as you're going along, and then boom, you're done. So stir fry is so fast and it's easy, and it's actually really delicious. Okay guys, so here are the vegetables that I'm going to be using. I have oyster mushroom, and I only have 1 stalk there because that's all I had left. And then I have some really cute baby zucchinis that I'm going to chop up. For the greens, I would have actually loved to have had broccoli, because I just love broccoli with chicken stir fry, but I don't have any, so I gotta work with what I have. So broccoli is another nice option. I really love these mini bell peppers from Trader Joe's that I got. I'm gonna chop those up. I've got half an onion here. I'm gonna dice it sort of into like squares instead of doing it long ways. I feel like it's just better for stir fry, and it's easier to eat that way. And then I have some green onions. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop these up, and I'll be ready to stir fry everything. Alright, there it is guys. Those are all the vegetables chopped up. And Then I have this wok right here, and I've got the fire kind of on a medium high right now. I want to get this really hot, medium high to high, okay? I can kind of feel that it's getting hot. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the chicken in, because the chicken, it takes a while for it to, you know, cook all the way through. So that's the first one we're gonna put in. Okay, so I only put about half of it in. I'm gonna start kind of letting it cook down a little bit. It's okay if the chicken is a little pink and it's not cooked all the way through. It will get cooked through as you stir fry and add in the vegetables. So I just added the zucchini because I feel like that's gonna take a longer time to cook than the other vegetables. So after you stir fry for maybe 30 seconds, you can add in the next vegetable. So you want to start with the vegetable that's the hardest and is going to take the longer time to cook. One thing I forgot to do, again, was add a little bit of cooking wine. And that just helps to keep the chicken tender. Okay? Now I'm going to start adding in the peppers and also the onions. And again, I recommend keeping the chicken marinated in the sauce for at least half an hour to an hour, but because of time's sake, I didn't have time to do that. So I may have to add a little bit of more sauce in the end to make it super flavorful. Okay? So I've got the mushrooms here, and I'm just going to go ahead and add the green onions. Mushrooms should cook really fast, so that's why I kind of saved that to the very end. And also the green onions cook fast, so I saved those to the very end as well. So I didn't really adjust the heat much. It's still like medium high to high, because again, the beauty behind stir fry is that it is fast cooking, so it's okay to have it at a high heat, just as long as you keep stirring it around. And I put this in at the very end. It's a chili garlic sauce, and I'm just gonna get one spoonful like this. You don't want it too spicy, and this will just add a nice kick. So this is gonna add a really nice spicy kick to the dish. And if you know, guys, I'm Korean and I love spicy food, so I have to have some of this chili garlic sauce in here for that nice spicy kick. Okay, so this looks like it's done. I'm going to take off the heat now. Okay, and I'm gonna just transfer this onto a plate so that it stops cooking. The vegetables, I don't want it to be too soft. I like it a little bit al dente with a little bit of a bite in it. So let me go ahead and plate this. Okay guys, so there's the finished product. I'm really happy with it. I tasted it again and it's super flavorful. And of course, you guys know that I put the chili sauce at the end to give it a spicy kick, and you could adjust that to your level. And then also what I wanted to mention was that 1.21 pounds of chicken, I did not, I marinated it, but I did not use all of it. So I'm gonna put this in a Ziploc freezer bag and freeze it so that I can, we can bust it out later, for another time to eat again. And all I would have to do is chop up the vegetables. But as you can see, this is a huge plate, and this is like more than enough for 2 people. I probably will I normally don't eat that much, but this is plenty for 2 people. So we're talking about about a half a pound of chicken chopped up, cut into small pieces, and some vegetables chopped up, and there you go. It's a healthy, delicious lunch. Here's the one thing I hate about cooking: washing dishes. So Boo, how is it?
It's good, as always. This is my favorite dish.
Okay, so I guess that's hubby approved. As I'm tasting it myself, I would do something a little bit differently, and that is at the very end when you're pretty much finished cooking, I would take a little bit more. This is what, you know, I'm just being really nitpicky. I think the person who cooks is like the worst critic, but I would just take a little bit of the oyster sauce, and then I would just drizzle a little bit over all the ingredients at the end of cooking, just so that you get a nice glistening coat of oyster sauce, just to coat it, just to give that extra little flavor. So that's what I would have done differently. And again, cooking is just all pretty much improvisation and adjustments, and basically you're just tailoring it to what you like. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. In the comments below, let me know what you guys ate for lunch. Did you get to cook anything for yourself, or is there some kind of favorite lunch dish that you like to normally eat? I'd love to know, because I actually get a lot of inspiration from what other people eat as well. So thanks a lot, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!